Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? And Merry Christmas. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas Eve and a wonderful blessed Christmas day. I just got back from my mom's house where we spent Christmas at my mom's house and we just had such a good time. And what we did while we were there, those of you who don't know, I know most of my blessed ones know, but this is the first Christmas without my dad. My dad passed away October 22nd. So what we did, as my mom had been cleaning up after my dad passed away, she found a boatload of letters that my dad kept. My dad was a hoarder. He kept everything. But he had these letters from when my dad was in jail. My daddy went to jail. I can remember so vividly. I was in my 11th grade year. And my dad went to jail for... We were debating this. We can't remember how long. We knew it was somewhere between 6 and 9 months. I think he was sentenced to a year or a year and a day or something like that. But he was such a model prisoner, I guess you would say, that he was released somewhere between 6 and 9 months. But we couldn't remember. But this was back in the 80s. So we were reading these letters. We divided them up among us, among the author who authored these letters. And I had about 4 or 5 letters that I sent my dad, and Deborah had more than I did. I don't know, maybe about 10 letters that she sent my dad, and my mom had a boatload of letters, and Denise had some letters. So we split them up by author, and then Deborah and I read some of our letters, and they were hilarious to look back, because I've never done a journal. I've never done a diary. I've never done a journal. But to look back and to hear myself read my 16-year-old words. I was 16 years old, and y'all, it was hilarious. And there were quite a few. There were at least about 4 letters that I wrote, but I picked out the one that was just most, I don't know, insightful as to where my 16-year-old mind was, and the one that was just most hilarious to me. So I'm going to read it to you guys. Dear Dad, I miss you very much. Not money-wise, as you may think, because my dad was a very good provider, hence why he went to jail dealing in stolen property. Not money-wise, as you may think, but because I'm very used to the way we used to spend fun times together. I can somehow understand how that thought may enter your mind, but it's not true. Only me and God knows how much I miss you. I still remember our last time together. We went to the new flea world together. I was so grateful you encouraged me and took me to get my license. I drive to basketball practice every day now. Last week was our last week of hard practice and running. We started working on our plays, offense and defense. Dad, I have a problem that I haven't mentioned to Mom. I'd rather ask you first. This is the hilarious part, you guys. Being the nice, underlined, nice young lady that I am, I'm going to ask my parents' permission first, and whatever they decide, that's what goes. As you know, I'm a 16-year-old growing young lady. There's this person named David who likes me. That doesn't seem to be a problem, right? Since I am cute and all. But there is one problem. He's 20 years old. Do you think that's too old for me? Remember, I'm 16 going on 17 now. As the saying goes, parents know best. I haven't gotten up the courage to ask Mom yet, but I can relate to you better. Mom might want to slap me or something. And mind you, when I read this is the first time my mom ever heard this, and my mom was just ecstatic. She just laughed. She was like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe y'all told y'all dad everything." She's like, "I'm just learning all of this stuff." And I'm like, yeah, you see why it hurt so deeply that our dad is gone, because we talked to our dad about everything. Okay, I said, aren't you proud that you have a daughter who asks first? I'd say you should be. I'm very proud that I have a father like you. Everyone has been encouraging me. Just the antithesis, yeah, I was using the word antithesis back there at 16 years old. And just in case my daddy didn't know what antithesis was, I put in parentheses, opposite. Just the antithesis of what I thought. I'm going to write a letter to the judge when I finish writing this letter. I hope he takes into consideration what we write. Dad, please think seriously about David. See, I still need you no matter where you are. And I still love you no matter where you are. Love, D, your loving daughter, the basketball star. So, y'all, that's the letter that I wrote to my dad in 1983 at age 16. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I wish you could hear these letters that Deborah wrote. Deborah, you talk about we laughed all day long at these letters because we just took turns just reading them out loud to everybody. And we had our kids around, and the kids thought we were just lame. They were like, "Oh my God, Mother, you were so lame. Oh my God, y'all were so silly. Oh my God, you all were so this and you all were so that." So of course they thought we were just so lame, but it was hilarious. We enjoyed it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, just to give you a little insight of what So Blessed was like at age 16. Even then, I was a very obedient young lady. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I hope you've had a Merry Christmas because it's about 7 p.m. So if you haven't had one yet, I don't know if the best is yet to come, but I hope you have an even better New Year. But I'll be back with y'all before the New Year. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed.